American football in Queensland has taken another giant stride towards becoming an established sport with the first ever match between Australian high schools. It happened this week in Brisbane, and as Jason Dacey reports, gridiron officials had dreamed of soon establishing a regular inter-school competition involving 10 teams.
McGregor High School in Brisbane's southern suburbs has a strong sporting reputation, but among the more established games, there's a spirit of change. Helmets, pads, college wear, logos and cheergirls. They're all part of an American football invasion that's been sweeping southern Queensland and has now reached schools.
Went through all the schools, started from scratch, speaking to all the sports masters, have an opportunity to go in and speak with the kids first off, letting them know that I'm here to promote and help them in any way I can as far as giving them an opportunity to play a new sport, which is American football.
Former American pro Hunter has held coaching clinics in more than 50 Queensland schools this year. He provides the full equipment free of charge, making gridiron more accessible. After initial reservations, McGregor High sportsmaster was overwhelmed by the students' enthusiasm for the game.
I've had one mother this morning asking why her son was turned away, and that's how keen it was, and I have to explain to her that we just didn't have the facilities.
There we go, huh? There we go. That's what it's all about, right? Huh? That's what it's all about.
Taylor Park High School from nearby Logan were McGregor's opponents for this first ever game. They put up a brave display despite being 2 years younger than most of their rivals.
This is a significant day for American football in this country, because more so than any exhibition match or visiting parade of celebrities from overseas, it's the youth that could really take the sport into the 21st century.
The game was played in halves instead of quarters, with the rules slightly simplified, but no shortage of action, with all the skill and force that gridiron is renowned for. The standard was surprisingly high, and as confidence grew, the moves became more adventurous.
What is it about American football that makes it more appealing than, say, rugby league, rugby union or soccer?
Well, some people say the pads, but I find it the skill involved playing, and when you're out there, you've got to always be thinking, you've got to be alert all the time when you're playing American football.
Officials hope that 4 more schools will soon be playing the sport, with 2 girls' teams due to have their first game within a month. For the record, the older and bigger McGregor team ran out 14-0 winners, a touchdown in each half providing the difference.
For 5 trainings, they were at this stage, which is very high, for only 5 practices. So I'm very happy with that. Future looks good. Looks very good. I might be around for a while.
At full time, an enthusiastic presentation, including American-style Most Valuable Player awards. By investing in youth, Australia's 5th football code is taking a large step towards securing its future. Jason Dacey, SBS Sports.
Yes, Jason Dacey reporting from Brisbane, and on a senior level, American football is going from strength to strength. The finals of the Queensland Club competition will be held on November the 14th at Brisbane City Soccer Club, with an international match between Queensland and New Zealand scheduled for December. Australia's World Cup winning Wallabies line up against Ireland tomorrow night at the famous Lansdowne Road ground in Dublin.